You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them live. You know this shit fire with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them live. With your mans in them live. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them live. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them live. You know this shit fire with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them live. With your mans in them live. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them live. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them live. You shit fire with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them live. With your mans in them live. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them live. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them live. You know this shit fire with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them live. With your mans in them live. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them live. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them live. You know this shit fire with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them live. With your mans in them live. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them live. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them live. You know this shit fire with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them live. With your mans in them live. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit mans in them live. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them live. You know this shit fire with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them live. With your mans in them live. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them live. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them live. You know this shit fire with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them live. With your mans in them live. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them live. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live.
You are now watching.
Yo.
What's poppin', y'all?
Go ahead.
Is it me?
Yeah, it's
oh,
you.
shit. You are now watching Yah Mans and them live. I'm Yah Mans Bello.
Yes, sir. I'm your man's Austin Felix.
Go, Shake.
Come on, Shake. Come on. You know the
It's
guest
you.
gotta
Oh,
go
so he
live.
don't get one.
No,
And
no.
I'm
The guest gotta go
and
live.
I'm your man Shakespeare from a random studio in Brooklyn, New York. This is Yah Mans and them live.
It's Wednesday night, y'all. And look who we got on the show again.
Special
for the
guest.
second appearance, Mr.
Yo,
Reggie
yo, yo,
Porter.
yo.
Reggie Porter's in the building.
Y'all got me outside.
Shout out,
man,
Reggie.
man.
Why's Gus trying to call shots? No, nigga, this not your show.
Listen, that was Reggie beat we was playing. We was rocking out to. Drew was freestyling. I don't know if Drew trying to kick another one.
No, you trying to get a deal going.
Try to kick another 16, Drew.
Maybe at the end of the show, I'll think about it.
We gonna get some
I might
freestyles
bless
at
y'all
the end.
towards the end of the show. You feel me?
Facts.
Listen, I'm very disappointed in the intro. We got to do that again.
Really?
Nah, I'm just playing.
Oh,
Nah, we good. We good. I'm trying
I
to
say get Gus out of here. Gus told him I'd do the intro again.
Nah, Gus. Oh, let me just click this shit.
I ain't gonna lie, there was a little delay. Like you ain't know that you was supposed to.
Yeah, because I thought Shake might have done it. But it's all right. It's all good. We here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Prince Smith. What up? Shout out to Gus the Third, who could not be here with us today. If you are in the chat, let yourself be known. We want to hear you. We want to see you in the chat. Say something. Show some love. Tell us how you liking the new aesthetic. We got my man Reggie here.
Reggie back.
And Kyrie is missing.
Kyrie and Gus.
And Gus are missing. Do y'all like this better? Let us know. We'll make some changes.
Yeah. Get rid of a few folks, you know.
This has nothing to do with me, by the way. I didn't. This is not me. This is all that.
Listen, last time Reggie was on the show was such a good episode. It was a 98 or 99?
That was
99.
99.
Yeah.
Go back and watch Reggie on 99.
You know what the fuck was pissing me off?
What?
The fact that niggas was like, they thought that you were me. And I don't like that. I don't like being.
I mean, I can see it.
I mean,
How?
it's the hit style.
No, it's not.
But honestly, I did it first, so it's like you.
You
Actually-
didn't do it first.
Mm.
Nah, you did it first.
Thank you. Thank you.
You did it first. And your hairline there. Apparently my shit looked like the McDonald's symbol. That's what they talking about over here.
I didn't say all that.
That's what they saying. That's what
I
Shake's
showed
saying
love.
over here.
I ain't say that.
Listen,
Somebody in the comments said
shout out KC Valley. What up?
What's the word? What's
That's
the
my man,
word?
Casey, what up, boy?
Prince Smith said, "Enter the chat. I'm loving the new vibe. I like this a lot. Appreciate it. Listen, man, we're gonna have a great show today. We got a couple topics. What's the first thing y'all trying to get into? Y'all want to talk about some NBA talks real
I'm
quick?
trying to get my water because I left it over there and I'm looking at it. It's looking at me.
Oh, all the way over there.
Reggie, you want to get it since you the closest?
Man, all right, hold on.
Thank you, brother. Thank you,
Making
brother.
This man work.
I
I'm sorry,
appreciate
man.
you.
It's so rude to
Yo,
make your guests
listen,
work.
listen. Everybody got to earn their stripes.
That's
huh?
a fact.
Like a zebra. Appreciate you, my boy.
That's right. You better thank him. Anyway, listen, NBA. What's the word? What are our NBA predictions for this year? Who do we think is gonna? Well, right now they're having the play-in tournament, right?
Yeah.
We got the Hornets facing the
Hawks.
Hawks facing the Hornets.
Yeah.
They're getting blown out right now. They're getting smacked.
Yeah, the loser of that game is gonna end up playing the Cavaliers, and they're gonna be battling for that 8th seed. So.
Damn, I picked them to win, too.
You pick who to win?
I picked the Hornets to win.
You put money on it?
No.
Huh?
It's third quarter.
It's third quarter, yeah. They could come back.
They could
Technically.
come back, yeah.
I mean,
I think that's done deal. I think Atlanta got that one.
yeah. I don't think they're gonna let that go.
Yeah.
But somebody's playing on the Western Conference too, right? Or is that just is that tomorrow?
Are you looking at it right now?
I
Wilson?
know Clippers.
Yes.
Clippers played last night. They lost.
Yeah.
Yo, let's talk about that shit. How the fuck do you lose? Number one,
I mean,
to Patrick Beverly.
Yo, did you see the celebration?
OD.
yo, they
Yo, you would have
thought
thought
they
they
won.
won the championship. You would have thought they had it. Oh,
That's how you know they're not gonna win.
they celebrating.
And
nothing
even if they would have lost, their season wouldn't have been over. They would have had a second shot at
to get in anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
So
Okay.
so the fact that they sitting there say like telling the Clippers, yeah, take y'all bum ass home. They're not
Like,
going
they're not
nowhere. They
going
get to
nowhere.
play again.
yeah,
Right.
And if you meet them in the playoffs, they probably gonna beat
smack
y'all.
you, like-
It's gonna be different energy.
oh, and Kawhi's coming back.
He's coming back for the playoffs?
Coming back for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Apparently, the playoffs start with what, 2 weeks?
Nah, playoffs start Saturday.
Saturday.
First round, first game
First
starts
starts
Saturday.
So they said either. I think this first round. I think they said he might be coming back.
Yeah, probably
Might
like
be healthy.
probably yeah.
Yo, these niggas, they know what they doing
I
over
think,
there,
I
bro.
think they know what they doing.
They
too.
know what they doing. Keep this
But-
man healthy.
I do have a little bit of contention with the NBA.
Why?
Not gonna lie. I was talking about this with my brothers last night. Why am I playing for a playing game if I played all season to be in the 7th seed in the playoffs? Like, why are the Timberwolves playing?
I see what you're saying.
That doesn't make any sense.
Mm.
Like, I try to, I see what they're doing. Like, it generates more money, more, revenue, whatever, audience, whatever. But if I'm playing, right, I think the Timberwolves, how many games above were they above the AC? Like, what, a good 6, 7 games, 8 games probably? So it's like I work my ass off all year to be where I'm at, and I'm not last. You know what I'm saying? So why am I playing in the
I think they made it tougher. Now, if you want to secure a spot, you got to be top 6.
Yeah, you got to work that much harder.
Now it's like it's not top 8, right? It's top 6. Now, if you 7 or 8, which used to be locked in before, now you got to prove that you earned 7 or 8 because we giving 9 and 10 a shot.
I never thought about it that way, but I don't know. It's just 7 doesn't make it. Like 8 makes sense, and then it's like if you're the 8th seed, like I feel like if you were like 9 to 10, like a good 3 or 4 games back, like you should have a chance to play in. But if you're the 8th seed, right, and then like the 9th seed is like 6, 7 games back, what are we playing? What are we playing for?
I get what you're saying.
It's like you didn't play well enough all year to even earn a chance, like a one shot to get in. You feel me? So I don't know. That's just me though.
It's some real big games though coming up in the East. We got Brooklyn and the Celtics.
That's gonna be a fire.
Celtics had a good season.
I got my money
That's
on the
gonna be
Celtics.
fire.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm definitely going with Brooklyn, bro. I'm going with Brooklyn all the way.
Yeah, I'm going with Brooklyn too.
I'm not going with Brooklyn just because I'm a Knicks fan.
Yeah, I'm going with Brooklyn too. All the way. That's you? Yeah, I'm going with Brooklyn.
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with Brooklyn. Who else we got?
You got the Bucks in Chicago.
Bucks. Who you got?
I got Bucks. Giannis is unstoppable.
Don't even
We
don't,
already know he
don't
got,
even point over
sorry.
here.
I'm
You
sorry.
already know what it is.
I'm sorry.
Chicago's winning that.
Chicago.
I just want to see his race.
Yo, tell us in the chat what's y'all predictions. Every team that we shout out, who do y'all got? You said you got Chicago?
No, I just want to piss him off.
Oh no, yeah.
That's not gonna piss me off. I don't believe it.
I think the Sixers in
Lonzo not
Toronto
playing,
is
right?
gonna be a good one.
6 in Toronto, that's gonna be good.
Playing.
I definitely got the Sixers.
Fuck nah, I don't fuck with the Sixers.
Why?
Who they playing?
The Toronto Raptors.
I ain't gonna lie, Embiid
healthy
had a great year, but I don't want to see them advance.
Why?
Because of Harden.
Harden.
Why not?
I hate that motherfucker.
Why? Why do y'all hate Harden?
He's a bum.
Because he don't
Not a
show up in the
bum like-
playoffs?
Nah, it's not like a bum like he
don't
can't play.
he don't
like,
show up in the playoffs. He
that
don't.
too.
Ever.
I agree with that.
He don't.
Right.
he's irresponsible.
And then I feel like he didn't show up in New York how he should have.
Because he didn't want to be there
He didn't want to be in Houston either.
at the end, but he played hard in Houston.
Listen. My whole thing is, bro, as a professional athlete, your job is to remain in shape to play to your best of the ability. Like, if anything, even if you don't want to be there, right? If you want to be somewhere else, in order to play there, you have to establish that you are still an elite player. So why are you not in shape?
Yeah, but
Why
you
are
know
you in
there's
Paris with Lil
politics
Bibby?
there's politics with this
There's
shit.
no politics.
There's
in being with
definitely
Lil Bibby
politics
in
because
Paris.
let me tell you, when the teams want to trade a player, when they want shit to go their way, they make all the moves they got to do.
course.
Isaiah Thomas, for example, he was on the Celtics. He gave his heart and soul to that team. Was it his mom? Someone passed away. I remember his sister passed away.
Yeah.
RP assist, and they let him go in one of the hardest times of his life. NBA don't give a fuck about the players.
I get it, but hear me out. Besides the injury that was that wasn't his fault. He
Right.
was still, I'm saying, in shape.
Right.
Like, you're coming into from the off season to like you have a goal. Like, you came here, you came up with KD. You obviously had conversations with Kyrie, KD. We're
Right.
here to win a championship. We're here to accomplish one goal.
Right.
Why are you coming into season out of shape?
I think his main goal was to get out of Houston. I don't think.
I mean, he got out.
He got out,
Right.
but you still coming. Remember, he got out last year.
And
It's a whole new year. Why
so
are you out of
you're
shape?
saying that you feel like he's out of shape on purpose.
Yeah, I don't know if it's on purpose or whatever, but it's like you cheat in the game and you cheat in your teammates, bro. Like, we're all here. We have a goal that we set out to accomplish. You know, like, we all work out together. You know, we have a goal. We practice. It's just like you coming here like you're half-assing it.
Can't the same thing be said about Kyrie?
No.
Nope.
Why not?
No.
At least when he was playing, he competed.
Yo, because Kyrie was out. He wasn't playing no games. This man came back balling like he never left.
True.
Exactly.
Like he never left. Like
And what? Still in
putting
shape.
up numbers. Like
Also, I
he
think
was
that
was it yesterday? Yeah, he was. Yo, he was his.
He didn't miss
efficiency-
yesterday.
His efficiency was
No,
great.
he
I think he
didn't miss.
ended up like 80%.
80% from the field.
He
Yeah.
didn't miss.
how many points did he have?
Like 30?
30,
About 30.
30, 30
Yeah,
something.
Kyrie.
The only time he was really nice is when the Rockets made it to the Western
Honestly,
Conference
he was
Finals.
nice before that too.
He was,
Like,
but I'm talking
remember-
about in the playoffs.
No. In the playoffs, he was nice, but what happened when, toward the latter half of his career in Houston, when he started coming in the season
Yeah.
out of shape, and then that's when the hamstring injuries just coming out. Just keep
All
rolling.
right, so
Who's
so,
next?
It's like,
so looking
you're
at the
not
West,
really- you know
looking
what
at the
I'm
West though. Shout out to the Suns
That's a fact.
They're not going
because
nowhere.
What?
they are leading the entire league. Like they got a big margin over anybody. Like
Yep.
number 2 in the West, number 2, number 1 in like they're just on a different level.
You think it matters?
I think it matters.
That Chris Paul curse, man. I hate
don't-
to say it.
I just
I hope not, but
Chris
I
Paul
think it
curse.
matters.
Nah.
I think they went all the way and they learned, and I think they're just gonna come in and
I don't know, man.
they might take care of business in the West.
They were supposed to win in Houston. Chris Paul and James Harden were supposed to win in Houston. Game 7 against Golden State.
But who
Chris
was out of
Paul,
shape?
Chris Paul goes down. Harden wasn't out of shape then.
No, he was definitely out of shape.
Nah, what? That was some of his best basketball. Not in the playoffs, but
Exactly.
that season.
season, yeah.
But Chris Paul had a hamstring injury, and then James Harden. The team was missing everything that game, like everything. I've never seen no shit like that.
You know what really affected James Harden's game? The fact that he can't flop no more.
Yeah, that's big.
Bruh,
Now that
when
you-
they changed that
That's big.
rule, I was getting so mad because he was just doing these drives to the back. Like, bro, you gotta score first, flop later.
Yeah.
Like
And he's big enough to play bully ball.
exactly.
Yeah.
And he was just going through it, complaining every play, coming down
Yeah,
driving.
but then
Like drive, bro. Like don't worry about the foul. Drive and get your
that's
basket.
why I thought, like, is he really that nice though?
He's nice.
Nah, he's nice.
Is he
He's
really?
nice.
He's
Yeah,
definitely nice. Come on.
If you want to, all right.
He's one of the top like ISO players.
For
Like,
sure.
He's good, bro. He's
Okay,
good.
if you take away free throws, which he gets a lot,
Nah, he's still cooking.
He's still nice.
he's not as efficient.
he's still
Compare him to
cooking.
Devin Booker.
Devin Booker, I would give Devin Booker the edge slightly because probably the youth and he's more in shape. But like Harden more in his prime, I would take Harden.
I just don't like dribbling 20 times before
Yeah.
you shoot the ball. Like
Yeah.
it's just.
He do his little between the leg. Nah, Harden was definitely on his shit.
All right.
I got
Are we
my
missing
money on
anybody?
the
What other teams?
Now I think another one to just call out, which might be a really good series, is Golden State and the Nuggets.
I just want to put like I
The
put
Nuggets-
money.
And why? What happened?
I
hurt his
don't.
ankle.
No, he was
He's gonna play this.
he was in full practice.
Oh, so he might be able to
He
play.
was in full practice
I
today.
picked him to win the whole thing, so
Yeah.
that's just me.
And,
Cool.
and
Warriors.
Okay.
and plus, the Nuggets are missing like a lot of pieces.
Yeah, they're not coming back anytime soon either.
They're missing some pieces.
They're not coming.
But
back.
look how far they got.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be enough.
True,
For the
true, but they got that far with Jokic.
Yeah. Remember? Wait, was it last year? They were they fought their way up last year. Was it last year that they kept winning the series? They kept coming back on
Oh, like that was the bubble.
That was the bubble?
Yeah,
Damn,
that's
no.
20. Yeah, it's 2020.
shit.
Yeah, that was the bubble.
And they had Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray was going for 50.
Facts.
That's when he got
And-
hurt. That's
and
when-
then-
yeah.
Yep. All right, let me get to the chats. Peter Akin says, I feel like the play-in should be for teams who are tied or are within one game. I agree with that. Just to make it fair. What happened? It's back on? All right. Peter Akin also says, I got the next Bucks and Heat getting out round one. He says James Harden wants to do less work to still win a ring. And he also said Harden always balled out in the playoffs until he ran into Golden State. So him always choking is unfair.
That's not true.
I think it's not just Golden State. He was
Y'all know my choice.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta speak about
Brooklyn.
Bucks.
the Bucks.
Oh,
Oh, the
I
Brooklyn
ain't gonna
Bucks.
lie, yo.
Huh?
That nigga Giannis is hard to stop.
Yeah.
I want to talk about this cheat code.
The New York Bucks.
This fucking living cheat code.
The South Side Bucks.
He's hitting step backs now.
Man.
Bucks.
But they're not gonna win.
Bucks.
Chris Middleton.
Bucks.
All right.
All right, moving on. We gonna hit news on the scroll. All right, this news on the scroll segment of the show is where we talk about things that are going on the timelines. The first thing we're gonna get into is T.I. getting booed off stage in New York. Now, for those who don't know, T.I. has started a comedy career. T.I. has started a comedy career. He's been on stage a couple times. A lot of comedians have kind of mixed the girl.
The heckled, right?
yeah,
he was
she-
heckling her,
Yeah.
and then He
Yeah, I
fucked
think I
around,
seen that,
he had a show and he got booed.
Yeah, in New
You
York.
said him explaining why he got booed?
The girl. Yeah, the second video when he's on stage is him basically kind of giving an explanation as to what happened.
Not this one. Not that one.
I'll tell you right now.
So he's just doing like random comedy, or he's on like a tour or something like that.
I think he's on a tour. But he's popping up on stage doing comedy right now.
He's opening for people.
Okay.
No, I don't think it's he's not the main event.
Play one of them.
Okay.
I think this where the animosity started. The nigga walks in,
Not this one.
Yeah, play that one.
nailing his mom. We ain't been the same.
This.
Well, goddamn.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna tell y'all motherfucking niggas like,
Was that the end of it?
No, my fault.
What happened?
Oh,
I think this where the animosity started. The nigga walks
I think it ended our stream.
You lying.
in, slamming his mom.
It was just telling me that it might.
It's showing still up.
Been the same since.
Yeah, I just got a notification. It's gonna. If it keeps dropping, it's just gonna end it.
I'm gonna tell y'all motherfucking niggas like this. You got one more motherfucking album out of me. It's called Kill the King for motherfuckers like you. And I appreciate y'all because you make me the absolute best, nigga. New York has made me the motherfucking best, nigga. I appreciate you.
Y'all niggas cheering.
That one clap.
Niggas
back.
cheering and mad niggas booing.
All right, you don't got to play the second T.I. video, but play the lady, the comedian, Lauren.
Edgewood with myself and T.I.
YouTube family, I don't need no introduction. I just need you to hit the subscription button.
So I'm
shout
going
out
to explain this
somebody.
one time. This is about what happened at One Night Only at our bar on Edgewood with myself and T.I. T.I. came to the show. It's about over anyway. It's an open mic. He comes. He does like 30 minutes. Now, after he gets off stage, I'm going to the next shit. I'm hosting. I'm talking about marriage. He keeps cutting me off, telling me to shut the up, calling me all kind of bitches, heckling me. So I'm like, all right, come on, stop playing with me. Like, it's crazy. You keep going, and I can't say nothing to you. He then starts yelling about how I need to take my wig off multiple times. Take your wig off right now. Cutting me off. Take your wig off right now. Because a lot of y'all are saying I took a cheap shot. This nigga is literally going on and on harassing me. I don't know why my eyes turn hazel. That is really ugly. But anyway, I said, I'll take my wig off when you speak on the allegations. It was tight, except for him. Nobody ever called him a rapist. I responded to him telling me in a room full of people to rip my wig off and made a joke just like he did. So if you got a problem with it, not my
It's pretty much done now. All right, so I'm gonna ask you as the comedian in the room.
Mm-hmm.
What is the
Wait, you're not gonna ask me?
Nah. You just funny looking, you not.
But you see, I laughed though, right? You're a hater.
What's the consensus amongst comedians like to where you're allowed to be offended at a joke? Like where's the line drawn to where someone is crossing the line in comedy?
I don't really think there is like a line. Like, you know, when it becomes like a joke and when you're attacking somebody, you know that feeling. There's no way you're attacking somebody's character is different than when you're like telling a joke. But as far as like where the line is, I don't think there's a necessary line. It's like, is it funny?
So as long as it's funny, then
Yeah,
it's a go.
as long as it's funny and not in the ill intent, it's
Yeah.
good. But if you just going out your way to attack somebody and it's like it's obvious, then gloves is off.
And what's the appropriate response you feel like?
For when
Like, let's say Reggie's talking shit about you. He on stage, he cutting your ass. He say something that strikes a nerve. How do you deal with that? Like, what is the appropriate response as a comedian, knowing that this person is telling a joke? Do you just take it on the chin? Pause.
I mean, as far hold on. But as far as that goes, like, I don't know. It's like a gray area there. It's like I've been to comedy shows where I was the butt of the joke, but it was funny.
Right.
Like I got the joke.
Yeah.
And there's certain like areas where like, all right, this person is coming for me.
Up, shit like that. Then she responded and saying, well, just bringing up his allegations with him and his wife, Tiny.
Yeah.
And we all know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And he got super heated because of that.
I mean, he was heckling from the jump, and I think him exploring his career as a comedian, like why are you disrespect, like heckling? Comedians don't like hecklers, right? That's the thing. So why are you, as someone who wants to be a comedian, heckling someone who's doing a show? Like it just seems very like contradicting to me. So
yeah,
I think his response and just like interrupting the show completely, I don't think he should have done that. I think me personally, if I'm in a situation where I'm at the end of a joke at a show and a comedian, it's like I'll probably just leave, to be honest. Like I don't.
You
think,
leaving?
I don't think I'm gonna like if it's something that struck a nerve and I really feel like it's like disrespectful or like I'm not gonna interact. They doing their show, they doing it. I'm just gonna leave.
So you're not smacking these?
No, I'm not gonna go.
I'm
up
probably
and
gonna
smack you.
I'm probably
I'm
gonna catch you after your set. Like yo, that was kind of
See,
Yeah,
he on some Brooklyn shit.
yeah.
wow.
I told you he from Brooklyn.
I'm not, but
That's Southside right there.
No, but I mean,
Nah, don't try to get no points over the side now.
but the comedians get heckled all the time. But
All
I
the
feel like
time.
yeah, but if you even as a heckler, I feel like you can be disrespectful. Like heckling.
Yeah.
People
Of
like
course,
heckling and like like a comedian will come back like the quick joke
Like a good way, yeah,
like a
yeah,
good way, and
yeah.
then like it's over after that. But for you to like, I think he went up by the stage and started like he took the mic or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
he snatched the mic from her.
Doing way too
when
much.
it comes to like heckling though, there's no rule for a comedian. Like if I'm on stage and you're heckling me, I have like when I come back at you, don't get upset.
Right.
Because
exactly.
at a certain point you're being rude and you're interrupting the show to try to show off.
Right.
I had to do that to a girl one time.
Oh yeah, I remember you told me.
Yeah, she was talking during my set.
Yeah.
And I was like, asking her to be quiet, and she was getting all crazy. And I was like, so what? So I asked her, what's that material they put in your ass? Because she got her ass done.
Oh shit.
So she said something, bitch. I said, fix a flat, bitch. And then it was like, oh, everybody went crazy. Like, oh, and then like she shut the fuck up
Yeah.
after that.
I think
That's
it's
crazy.
OD.
That I think Will would have probably turned around and charged that.
No, there's no charging after that. You're done.
Nah.
You're done. You can't. There's no for what?
Like
Yeah,
that
he
was-
not gonna get a second hit after that.
Yeah, you're first of all you already assaulted
gonna
him.
happen.
Exactly.
To sit back down and have him say, "I'm like no."
But he should.
there's no,
He
you
should
got no
have just
comeback.
kept joking on him.
Facts. Let me get into some of these comments. Peter Akin says the funniest thing I saw on Facebook was a comedian pulling out a baseball bat on the audience members when he addressed the situation at the Oscars. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, the thing is still fucking up. I can't even read this shit. But yeah, final thoughts on it. How do we feel about people jumping genres? Like if you're a rapper and you want to be a comedian, is that a problem?
I mean, if your rap career is done, I mean, he's not a rapper.
I mean, if you're trying to get in open mics in small venues, right? Cool. T.I., you doing the Barclays?
Yeah.
You're doing the Barclays as a new comedian. You're doing the Barclays.
Yeah.
You that funny?
I think he was opening for somebody. Let me just look it up.
That's still big though.
That's
I mean,
it is, but
Yeah.
that's major. Like for you to step on the Barclays stage
Yeah.
and then think that you could just say whatever you want,
And it hasn't necessarily been earned either.
and it hasn't been, exactly. You got to earn those stripes.
that's where the respect thing comes in. Like,
Exactly.
Respect for the craft. That's why it's understandable if a comedian gets mad.
But then again, you also gotta understand that he is still T.I. So it's like he is like what you said, like he's a rookie, but he's like how would you say, like a rookie with an asterisk. Like his name is still gonna draw.
Yeah, attention. Yeah.
T.I. the rapper and Clifford Harris the comedian. Not
No,
the
no,
same
no,
thing.
no. I get it, but hear me out.
Yeah.
Hear me out. Remember, like his name on a card is still gonna draw interest because I feel like it's more disrespect if you get like a big like time slot and you just like starting out. Like if you get like a 5-10 minute open up slot, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like
I heard he was up there for like, I heard he had like a a 30-minute slot.
Nah, that's way
30
too much.
minutes?
No, that's way too much.
I heard you had 30-minute
That's way too much.
slots. There's some
Because
comedians.
you haven't earned it.
There's some comedians that do.
Yeah, 30 minutes is a lot for
The-
a
That's a
comedian.
lot.
Yes, the comedians that do hour
Our specials.
specials. He gonna do half of that on stage.
Yeah.
Come on, he's just getting started. So, like you said, earn your stripes. Hit like he's been doing. Hit the local scene.
Yeah, like basically.
You know what I'm saying?
Start
If,
from the ground, basically.
and if he would have did the Barclays, granted, that's a great opportunity. But do 5-10 minutes, get off stage.
But they probably paid him a good bag to do the Barclays.
That's great.
I think that's
That-
what he's looking for.
Yeah.
Because he said something about he was podding before. He said that podding wasn't paying him enough of a bag. So he had to switch. He had to get off of it.
And comedy was your first choice.
I mean, maybe people tell him he's funny. Oh, you're so funny, man.
He
He
should have.
do be speaking from. I don't know if he is
He
funny.
should have did voiceovers.
I could have saw him being like a lawyer or some shit. I mean, that's not rapper bag, but
Yeah.
Yeah, so the event was the April Fool's Comedy Jam.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Cannon, HaHa Davis, Eddie Griffin,
Mhm.
C.
All comedians,
Simone,
basically.
Tony Roberts, Bruce, Michael Blackson,
Yeah, they did.
Jacob Williams. What happened?
Did it cut off?
Nah, I don't. I mean, honestly, it might be cutting off because you keep seeing it flatline here.
Yeah. Anywho,
Lil Kim was performing.
shout out Lil Kim. All right, moving on from T.I. We got a topic that I put in here last minute, and basically there was reports that Kim Kardashian, her son,
Oh, don't get me started.
her young boy saw an ad. I don't know if it's true or not. It seems kind of crazy. Like, how the fuck is he seeing an ad? But he saw an ad of a picture of her porn sex tape with
Yeah.
Ray J pop up, and he saw it, and she started crying because of it.
she saw it on Roblox. He saw it on Roblox.
What's that?
It's like a kid's video game, but some like adults play on it.
And then they showed it to him.
It was like an advertisement on it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So there's some people who are weird and will enter like kid spaces, and I mean, there's some adults on the game too, because
Yeah.
you got people that stream and stuff like that. But then you got that weird side that pop like do shit like that, which
Yeah.
is crazy.
I think it's something. All right, but taking Kim out of it. I can't take Kim out of it, but I'm gonna take Kim out of it because like I don't want to talk about her in particular, but I want to talk about like your past and how a lot of times people don't think that your past can catch up to you. Like you make a lot of decisions when you're younger and you do shit. That shit will catch up to you, and I think that shit is catching up to her.
It depends.
How so?
I don't know. I feel like there's some things that won't catch up to you.
You killed niggas before?
Wow. What the fuck?
That's the vibes I'm getting.
Jumped.
Nah, I'm just saying,
Jumped
like, it
the
Am I
depends.
gun.
bugging?
You jumped the gun.
Word. The way he
There's-
looked at me,
there's
Didn't
there's
go
some
like
things.
robbery or something. You said murder.
some
You
things
don't have
you won't
noth-
get
you don't
caught.
have things that you take into the grave.
Yeah, I mean, I think
So
so.
how's it like?
But
unless
they
there's
could come out.
Someone else, obviously. Like, what if it's just you that knows?
Then you talking about a secret. That's not really like your past catching up to you. You just have
Yeah, I'm talking
It's
about
something
doing
from your
shit.
past.
Yeah, but it's something from your past is like people. It's involved. It's known. You know what I'm saying? Like a secret is that you take into the
Oh,
grave.
now you
It's kinda
adding
a little bit
another
different.
factor if it being known.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about it being known because the sex tape is out.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that's known that might catch up to you?
Everything could catch up to you.
That's just me, because she cries hysterically and whatever. My son saw whatever. But even if it is true, look, man. Especially if you are a female, if you do shit to get quick money, it always comes with slow problems. It always comes with slow problems. Your past was always it's gonna come back to haunt you. It's gonna come back to bite you. Somehow, some way, it's always gonna come back. Like, how you think you're living in this mansion right now? Like, you know that.
Well, they had money. They're well off before the sex tape.
Yeah, but she didn't know who a Kardashian was until the sex tape.
I sure didn't.
Listen,
right.
listen.
Sure didn't.
Listen, you know why? It's like, to me, it kind of plays on both sides, because all right, this is karma, because the sex tape came out, right? Before like it leaked for real, her mother made sure that Kim got a bag off of it, right? She got a bag off of it
That's true.
because it was DVDs. It was they
I seen that shit on LimeWire.
We'll sell not the trunk.
they
man,
was
like
they,
the
but they were
mixtape.
selling DVDs. They
Yeah.
made money off of that.
Who's selling it?
Niggas on the app. They
No, I'm not talking about niggas on the app. I'm talking about a real porn company selling
Yes,
it.
They were selling it.
They
Oh,
was,
really? I didn't know that.
They were selling
That's
it.
what he
Yeah.
said. Because I'm like, how they get the bag? Because I'm like, who's selling it? But
Yeah, the porn company was selling it. So she got a bag off of that.
I wonder how much she got.
I personally don't know, but you got a bag off of it.
How much you think she got?
And now you surprised that
when's the last time you
know
watched it?
At least 7 figures.
Shit. It's been a long time. This nigga, I didn't open the link. This nigga almost. I'm like, what the fuck? I see Pornhub
Man
on the
threw
thing.
an alley-oop, bro. You
I'm
didn't
not-
catch it.
Yo, shout out to all y'all listening. It's still out there.
I'm trying to stay. Yeah, we apologize for the Wi-Fi connection thing we got going on, but y'all gonna have to just listen up.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all. We apologize once again. But yeah, I agree with what you're saying, and I agree with what you're saying. Shit is definitely gonna catch up to you.
I mean, it's not even like on Kim, like what Shake said. Like, it's not even on her. It's like it's her family name. Like he said, like your whole mother, like your mother was the one. Like don't even do that.
I'm
No.
not.
I know exactly what you're thinking. But yeah, it's like your whole like the matriarch of the family is just the one that's putting the battery.
Wait, time out. The most inconsistent pops in here talk about grr, bow.
Hey, shout out Love Lavin in the chat. What up?
Oh wow.
What up? What
That's
up?
the word.
Shout
That's
out
the one that
Love
got the
Lavin,
award,
though.
right?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you're like your whole family was basically, rest in peace. Her father was like, what's his name, like Rob or whatever.
Yeah, he was a lawyer.
The lawyer, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Rest in peace to him. But like your family name is really built on like this sex tape. Like your mother knew what she was doing. You knew what you was doing. Like everybody was on board with it. Now when it comes out, everybody wants to be like, oh no, like your kids are gonna be scarred for this whole shit.
Why you
Bullying's
laughing?
a bitch.
Don't worry about why I'm laughing.
Like that's just my take on it though.
Oh,
I
shit.
They did get the bag.
Love Lavin says, I see a new Zaddy. What's your name, beloved?
Oh hell no.
Go ahead, tell Love Lavender your name.
No. You can follow me on Instagram at Reggie _ 2 underscores. My fault. Reggie 2 underscores Porter.
This is my
That's all
brother
you can-
Reggie
Shout out
Porter.
Reggie.
But listen, I just think, how would she not know that eventually this was gonna happen?
Oh, just to add on something, that's actually a part 2 that she was talking about. That's what it was.
Shout out to Life Outside the Box, my boy Extra.
What up? What up?
Yeah, it was a part 2 to the tape. I don't
Oh,
know if you
was
remember
it?
Wack 100 was talking about. It was going back
I
and
don't
forth.
listen to
on
Wack. I can't do Wack 100. Man.
It was going back and forth on social media about him potentially having like either him have the second part of the sex tape or something like that was circling around, and he was like trying to hit Kim up or Kanye like, yo, I got a second part of the sex tape, and I'm trying to give it back to them, some shit like that. But and then Kardashians or Kim or whatever got a hold of the word was going on, and they tried to like sue Wack 100 or some shit happened like that, because he just came out, like when this story came out, he just came back and said, oh, so you basically try to say I was lying about it. Like this wasn't true, but then all of a sudden now it's true. It's like,
Oh,
yeah,
I see
some
what you're
Gotcha.
saying.
yeah,
They reacted to it.
yeah.
Love Lavender got some words for you. She says, first of all, you're not gonna sit here and say hell no and then ask me to follow you. You can follow me, and I'll decide if I feel like accepting you or not.
Damn.
Laughy face. Shout out Jigga in the chat. What up?
Yo, Jigga.
All right, moving on. Any more thoughts of this Kim Kardashian thing?
I was gonna say
Don't have sex tapes if you don't want your kids to see.
that's not what I was gonna say.
Okay.
I was gonna say
Sex tapes.
I was
eventually
gonna
get out.
say like exactly.
Y'all got
It doesn't-
Y'all got sex tapes?
The fact of the matter is the fact of the matter is the fact of the matter is
Yeah, some
no matter
nasty
no matter
fruits.
if he saw it in this format, it was gonna be seen
Of course.
eventually.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna try to block your kids from it, but it's a part of your history.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons why you are who you are. So
True.
you know
And it's a very iconic moment in my childhood, to be honest.
that's a fact.
Yeah, like
Along with Corinne Stephens.
who?
Nobody.
Oh yes. Yeah, absolutely.
He gets it.
You know, Superhead.
Oh, but I mean,
Oh.
just so we can end the segment, like not even just like on her sex.
The first
just-
human vacuum cleaner.
You called her a dirt devil. Look,
The big Hoover.
nah, but like I just want to like just put it out there, like yo, like if you, goes for men and women, like if you're trying to make get rich quick schemes, or whether it be sex tapes, OnlyFans, stripping, you want to try to like sell, you know, like whatever, like
That pandemic, them pandemic only fans
PPP,
gonna
yeah.
they gonna come back to
like,
bite people.
Yo, fast money always comes to slow problems. I'm not telling you not to chase your bag, do whatever you feel like you need to do, but
Facts.
just be aware that
Reggie with
there's
the word
always
fast money,
consequences.
slow problems.
It's the truth,
Reggie with
man.
the yo Shake, man. What's up? He out here giving out the
Nigga
word.
always trying to pin the black brothers against each other.
First
If
of
you don't
all,
get your ass out of
I'm
here.
trying to get
first of
him.
all,
He got
I'm
this.
congratulating my brother that I held under my tutelage.
Okay.
And he learned the game. Okay.
Let's talk about these
You know
sex
what I'm
tapes
saying?
y'all got though. What's going on with
I
that?
don't know what you're
Next
talking
topic.
about.
All right.
All right. What did Steve Harvey say?
Yeah,
Hold
my
on.
mom
We need a censor button.
said-
All right, moving on. We got some comments that Steve Harvey made. There's a clip going around. There's a clip going around. There's a clip going around of Steve Harvey talking about loyalty and how he feels that loyalty is, what'd he say? Loyalty
has an expiration date.
Loyalty has an expiration date. I can't
He's
It
still
talk.
trying
almost
to
fucked
teach.
me up too.
I can't talk, bro.
Is he married
Explanation
still?
date.
He's still married, right?
Yeah.
Lori Harvey mom?
No, he's not. They divorced.
They
No,
divorced.
they didn't. He divorced his first wife.
Oh, so that wasn't Lori Harvey?
No.
I'm confused.
She,
Lori
that's
Harvey's-
not his real. That's not his blood daughter.
Nah, it's not.
Yeah, she's.
She just got the
All
last
right,
name.
so Lori Harvey's
Shout out to
mom
Lori
is
Harvey, man.
with Steve right now.
yeah.
Yes,
But
and
his
she's
first
fired
wife-
too. His first wife, we don't
We
talk
don't
about
talk
her.
about-
Yeah,
alright.
Yeah.
we'll talk about her. But shout out Lori Harvey.
Fuck her.
What? What?
You see the toxicity that's
We will.
happening
We
on that
will.
side of
We
the
will
room.
not. We will not condone Lori Harvey disrespect.
Love
on this
Lavender
podcast.
says it don't matter how much security you have on your phone. Oh, well, the comment's gone now.
Yeah, this shit is.
Yeah,
this lag is
it's-
crazy. But we're gonna play the clip real quick. Don't worry about it, Shake. We still recording.
Can I tell you something I had to learn? Loyalty has an
Fine.
expiration date.
I did.
The problem is when you're the nice person, your loyalty lasts far longer to a certain people than it should, because their loyalty to you has been expired. But you being a good person, you hang on to friendships and become forgiving far longer than you really should be. Loyalty has an expiration date.
Shout out to the dramatic music.
Word.
Facts.
Right. I think that was made for the clip, but that was a clip from his.
Make you want to go out and do something.
That clip was from his Steve Harvey show.
Yeah.
And he was talking to, he has a segment where he talks to. Actually, I don't know if that show still happens, but
Nah.
He got something recently though.
it's like a judge or some shit.
Some
Yeah, he's a judge.
Yeah, but that segment of his show,
Judge
he opens up the floor for his audience to ask questions, and there was a question asked about something like that, and that was his response. That
You be watching the show?
no, I just saw that clip.
Just see the clips.
I just saw that clip.
You watch the Steve Harvey show?
I don't even know where to watch the Steve Harvey show.
How do y'all feel about it? What does loyalty mean to you, Reggie? I'm gonna ask you.
Are we talking about in like terms of relationships?
In terms of just loyalty, like when do you feel like someone owes you their loyalty?
When somebody owe me the Lord, I mean,
I didn't expect that.
to be honest, like nobody really owes you anything.
So you don't expect loyalty from Shake?
I mean, I expect what I do or give to like my peers, like my friends, like I expect it to be reciprocated. That's something I expect, but I don't even want to use the word expect because I feel like if I expect it and it doesn't happen, it's like you get disappointed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the word is to use like right now. I'm like whatever, but I try my best not to like expect like loyalty from somebody. Like I just feel like if I do for you, you do for me, and it shouldn't even be like a
Reciprocity.
yeah. Like thank you.
Yeah.
But that's,
Look at you.
That's like friends. But what about family?
Family.
Like, do you think you should be owed loyalty from, let's say, your parents?
I mean, I should be loyal to my parents. I think my parents should be loyal to me. My parents, I mean, they raised me, so that's like. I mean, let's put it this way: my parents didn't kill me. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the
Like,
biggest gift they
My
gave
mom carried through 9 months, whatever. My father, didn't pull out. You know what I'm saying? And he decided to stay there for me.
You don't know that.
you. Why'd you do that?
You don't.
Oh,
Why'd
know
you do that?
Cause it's the truth.
My God.
That's-
Thank you, my pops. Thank you. I
But you don't.
appreciate
You
you.
don't know.
Fuck you.
On a napkin.
You could have been a drip.
I could have been. I could have been, but that's the loyalty I owe them. You know what I'm saying? Like I am forever indebted to them for like, I guess like not saying like fuck this kid. You know what I'm saying? Like so many other people. It happens to so many other people. So I feel like I should be loyal to them. I owe them. You know what I'm saying?
I see that,
Yeah.
but you don't think they owe you a sense of loyalty, like let's say your teenage years. You know, obviously that's like a time where you go through puberty, you're growing, you're adjusting in life, you're going to experience the world differently. Like, and you don't get no support, you don't get no.
Oh, you mean like that?
Like they, you know, they're not loyal to you, and you know. Like, obviously they brought you into the world, but that's not just the only job as a parent.
You talking about like support?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
or even just
I
having.
I
your
used to
back.
say that. I used to say that like they should be unconditionally supportive, but some people, kids be.
Some people, parents be shit.
Yeah,
Kids
you know
be
what I'm
shit,
saying. So
parents
it's
be
just like,
shit, yeah.
it's just like I don't want to say it for everybody, but generally I feel like I know what you're saying. Like support should be unconditional. Like there's sometimes I felt like my parents like didn't support fully like what the direction I was trying to head into or whatever. But I understand like when I'm older, like I understand in perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like they're first generation, like like West Indian. No, what's it called? Like like my parents are Jamaican, so. They're first generation immigrants, you would say.
Yeah,
so like I understand like in my teenage years I didn't get it. You're young and dumb, as they say. Like so you don't really understand like where exactly they're coming from,
right?
And what they had to do to get here, and what they had to do to bring you here, and then like support you from being a kid. So it's like when you get older, you actually like look back and you actually have conversations with your parents. You know what I'm saying? And you're just like I understand like why they always wanted me like you got to go to college, like you got to finish this, do this, get this, you know what I'm saying? Because instead of me being like, nah, y'all just old, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah,
y'all
like,
just old.
Y'all just old.
Y'all
Like,
understand.
Y'all don't understand. Parents just don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like I'm older now, and it's like I appreciate it more. Like they giving me game. So
Nah, but
I think
there are some circumstances where it's like, well, nah, you just old. Like you don't really understand where.
No, I hear you, but I felt that more so like years ago. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
I'm just
I
saying.
think talking about parents
this-
is a cheat code.
Okay, so let's skip to parent.
Yeah, I think parents
Let's
is
talk
like.
about your
Let's talk about
your
loyalty. All right. So in my opinion,
your girlfriend.
I don't think loyalty has an expiration date. I don't agree with that. I think that if someone's a loyal person, that they're gonna most likely be loyal until you give them a reason
Not to
otherwise,
be, yeah.
right? If someone's truly loyal to you, they're gonna be loyal to you until you give them a reason not to be loyal to you. I think loyalty, however, is conditional a lot of the times. So sometimes, depending on what the dynamic of your relationship is with somebody, they might be loyal to you off of the premise of what that relationship started with. So, like for example, if let's say I got money, right? I take my friends out. My friend brings his boy, right? We go to the club. We popping bottles. I'm buying bottles for everybody. His boy don't gotta pay for nothing. His boy's like, nah, this nigga's mad cool. He's lit. I want to be around him more often. So we become cool. And he's like, yo, I got you. Whatever you need, I got you. If you need this, let's say he got to hook up with something, I got you. If I no longer provide that to him, like provide the whole bottles, the lifestyle, the doing for him, the bringing him around my female friends, if I don't do that for him no more, his loyalty is not solid. It might not be the same after that.
But if you're talking about that aspect, then aside from like parental like relationships, everything else is really conditional. It has an expiration date,
Right.
Because it's like think about it for yourself. Would you be loyal to somebody that you can see? I mean, I think he touched on the clip. He said like sometimes you're more loyal for somebody longer than you really should be.
I
Like,
agree.
It still has an expiration date. Like I can't keep doing these things for you and being here for you if you're not reciprocating the same energy.
But I don't think it has an expiration date. And this is what I was going to say to your initial thing, because that also goes vice versa with, let's say I met someone, I had nothing, right? Okay. Like I met somebody, I had nothing. It could be a girl, it could be a dude that I just became cool with. I had nothing to offer you. And we just fucked with each other off of the fact that we fucked with each other.
Okay.
We became cool like that. That's much easier to stay loyal to that person. Or that person to stay loyal to you, because it wasn't off of something that you were doing for them. It was just off of the fact that they fucked with you. Maybe y'all been through shit. Maybe y'all grew up together 10 years. Y'all been through fights together. Y'all did all this shit. Maybe that's what the premise of the loyalty is.
But flip the script now, right? Say the same person you fucked with for like mad long or whatever. You start seeing like they moving different. They're going in a different direction than where you're trying to head in.
Right.
Y'all just keep butting heads, or it's not working. Like y'all just, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Then it's okay to go your separate ways.
So that's what I'm saying.
But that's not an expiration date,
so what
though.
is that?
It
then?
expired.
Yeah,
No,
it expired.
but that doesn't mean that's not something that might always happen. Like, he's basically saying loyalty has an expiration date. I think that sometimes people grow apart. And that's not an expiration date. That's just something that might happen.
I'm pretty sure Vin Diesel is still loyal to Paul Walker, even though they went separate ways.
This
and-
nigga is
why you
annoying,
gotta-
You know what
bro.
I'm saying?
This
You know what I'm
nigga is
saying?
annoying.
They still got loyalty. Still, like, even with your family. Put it with your family. Your brother goes off to, you know, do some great business down in Florida, whatever. You still in New York doing your production thing. Y'all both are on two different journeys, but y'all still loyal to each other. Because if he give you the call, you gonna show up.
Yeah, that's a fact too. That's also true.
But now, if my brother's in Florida, and before he left Florida, he did some fuck shit,
Some grimy
Whatever.
shit.
some
Right.
some real grimy
Some
shit.
grimy shit and left to
Am
Florida.
I still gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, showing the same love? Like, my brother called me and I'm gonna pick up the phone, and be like, I'm there.
That's your fault.
Uh,
You should have fucked him up at the door.
I think I can agree that it has a expiration date. In like, there's always the variable of no matter what you do, you can't determine how loyal I am to you.
Right.
That's all from me.
Right.
I choose when I want to be loyal and when I don't want to be loyal. No matter what you do, I still hold that decision. Right? So if I say, let's say you do everything, the slightest thing that you do to break that loyalty, you may not think is a big deal. Right? Like, damn, I called this nigga when I was down. He couldn't even spot me $100.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with him. Right? That's just all on me, right? So that loyalty expired. I had that control. So, like, as long as I have the control, why doesn't it have an expiration date?
Because I think if you have that mentality in your head that loyalty has an expiration date, you can't ever trust anybody.
Yeah.
I never said that.
That's what it seems like to me. Like, if I'm over here thinking like yeah, this nigga loyal to me now, but you know, in the future it might not. He probably won't be loyal to me.
But isn't that life though? Like, if
Right.
why would you? Like, I wouldn't continue to be loyal to somebody that is just bad energy for me.
But
I agree with that.
I'm not thinking like that though. I'm looking for different patterns. Like, oh shit, like, okay, I might have to fall back.
Right.
But I'm not thinking from jump like, yeah, this dude's cool, but he might not be loyal to me. Let him go.
A lot of the times when you have that mentality, you attract the things that you're trying to avoid.
Yeah.
Like, if you're trying to avoid people who aren't loyal, you'll look for the slightest things to be like, oh yeah, I knew you wasn't loyal anyway. Like, it's
feel like
it's your lens and looking at the world.
I feel like that's how you should move though. No,
Now, a lot of people self-sabotage by doing things like that.
like I
agree
look for
with that.
people that I know. Like, I'm just looking for like behaviors and like patterns.
But you're looking for it.
if I'm looking for it and I find it, I can avoid it.
You're
Not be-
always going to find
Find
it.
it.
That's not true.
That's
Yes.
true,
That's
bro.
That's not true. If you're loyal,
if you're looking for somebody to be disloyal, like, this person could be great to you. You like, yeah, all right, everything's cool right now. But the slightest thing that they do that you may deem like, damn, like, I didn't like that. Like, that's some
Disloyal
that's
fool
some
ass.
disloyal shit.
yeah,
And,
that's what I'm motherfucker.
and then to that person, it's like, oh, nah, that's not what it is. But you see it as disloyal. So then you write them off right there and then.
It's called the confirmation bias. Whatever you
English.
it's called the confirmation bias.
Confirmation is not a big word. No more.
Whatever you
I
in
think
your
that was
head,
a big term, though.
whatever you think is going to happen, or whatever you think is true, you'll find reasons to make it
that's
more
not what I
true to
mean.
validate what you're saying.
Nah, that's not. I'm not saying it's like a premeditated thing. It's just like I've tried to be aware of my surroundings and who I have in my circle.
Right.
So if I feel like you're doing something or you have done something that's very disloyal, we can have a conversation about it. But I'm still going to take it as you were not loyal to me when I needed you to be most.
I
You know what I'm
agree
saying?
with that.
It's not like I'm looking for it, but if you show it to me, I'm not going to ignore it. You know what I'm saying?
So with that being said, I can honestly say,
disloyal?
with that, I can honestly say that if somebody enters the circle, right, you may have a certain circle of friends, whatever, and somebody brings somebody along, and you try to interact with them. I say from that interaction, I would lead off with, do I want this person around? That's how I work. You know what I'm saying? Even though it could be in the beginning, it could be a bad interaction, and later on you find out, oh, this person's cool. But if I see signs in the interaction that's showing me like, you know what, that's not my vibe. That's not, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll stay away from it. I'll stay away from
See,
it.
you wouldn't say you looking for it. You just,
I wasn't
you
looking for it, but if it's presented to me,
that's what I'm saying.
it's different. But going out to look for it is what brings the negativity into your circle.
Oh,
I
that's a
agree.
fact.
Yeah.
Let's switch it up for a second though. Let's talk about women real quick.
God, you gonna trigger so much people.
My favorite topic.
I have, and this is from my experience.
Mm-hmm.
I have come to the conclusion that women are only as loyal as how they're feeling in that moment. It's conditional only on the fact of how they feel.
It's getting hot.
If, for example,
He has an example.
if I'm talking to someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything Gucci, everything good. We vibing, we chilling. She could go one day saying, "Yo, you're like mad cool. You're my best friend. I love you." If you do something to where she doesn't like you, she'll curse you out.
Mm-hmm.
She'll cut you off.
Yep.
She'll block you. She'll delete your number.
Facts.
You're completely eradicated out of her life. Just yesterday, I was your best friend.
Mm-hmm.
I was amazing, and now I'm clipped. Just because she feels that way.
So do you think that feeling is temporary and you being clipped is temporary? Because
No.
girls do that. They'll cut you off, but
Temporarily.
they'll find a way to come back.
Not always.
And you know, when I was younger, I used to always say they always come back. And they always did come back.
You know what it is?
No matter, they always come back.
Bro, they do come back because it comes a certain point where they realize they may have overreacted.
Right. But how fickle is that,
They-
though? Like,
it's very fickle. It's very fickle. But at the end of the day, we got to understand the dynamic that's between men and women. A man will sit back. Some men, I'm not gonna say all. Some men will sit back and think with logic.
Right.
I won't say a lot. Some women.
a lot.
I won't say a lot.
All.
Some women will go off emotion, do something out of emotion, sit back and then realize they was wrong, and then try to find their way back in
Without apologizing.
without apologizing.
Oh, they love not apologizing.
They love not
For
apologizing.
sure.
Why do they take so long to do that though?
Because their ego
I was
hurt.
gonna say women have ego as well.
They'll
Yeah,
wait.
big
They'll
ego.
wait for you to because a guy will be like, "Damn, I don't even know what I did," and then move on.
Right.
We'll move on and try to do something else. And as soon as they see you doing something else,
They'll hit you. They'll find your number.
that's
again.
when they slide back in the picture. Like, hey, like,
That's a fact.
yep.
Oh, my fault.
That's a fact.
I'm trying to keep you in the frame.
Reggie, what
Oh,
you
my
think?
bad. Nah. I think first of all, you trying to stir up some shit. You know what I mean?
Am I?
Yeah, I lied. Listen, I mean, it's kind of like it's delicate, man. Like when you're talking about like women, yes, like they're more emotional. So a lot of times they think like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The logic doesn't hit till after maybe sometimes, when they
Right.
have this discussion with they best friend or they girls or whatever. Like somehow they come to a logical conclusion. Like, yo, you could have done it differently. You know what I'm saying? Or probably try to address the situation, have a conversation instead of just like reacting so quick.
Right.
But I feel like yeah, you're right. But as men, you kind of know that from experience. Like if she has like a quick reaction or something where it's just like it comes out of nowhere for you,
Yeah.
you kind of just gotta like sit back and let her like you know what I'm saying like cool off.
You know what it makes me feel like? It makes me become a little bit detached to everything. Like,
Nah, you can't do that. You can't do that. Like I said, with experience, you'll know like she just gotta cool off.
that's detachment.
Yeah, you because certain emotions, right? If you
Speak,
realize
Dr.
if you
Gus.
if
I
you
mean,
real-
Dr. Shake.
if you realize that certain emotions are becoming repetitive and like she keeps becoming distant and things like that, you gonna feel like, okay, at a certain point I gotta realize that it's not me, it's you. I'm gonna give you your space to do whatever you need to do.
Facts.
If you choose to come back, that's on you. If not, I gotta do what's best for me, because at the end of the day, you're going through an emotional roller coaster and I don't want to ride.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta be like, shit. I'll talk to you in 10 minutes or in 10 days.
Days. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Your
That's
choice.
up to you.
But,
I know you guys come back
but
to talk.
the kickback is, if you choose to give her space, which she's entitled to, then she'll be like, oh, he don't care about me. Why he ain't hit me
I
up?
can't-
It's down the third. And it's like, I gave you the space that you showed me you wanted, but then if I gave you attention, I'm crowding you. There's
Exactly.
no winning.
they don't.
Listen, lady. Whoa.
So
Listen,
in
ladies.
conclusion, there's no winning with.
Listen, I'm defending the ladies, fellas. You gotta learn how to read the room better.
Oh
Shut
yeah,
up with your
definitely.
dangly earring.
How are you supposed to read a book that's not published?
The drafts.
You're telling me to read the room.
Every-
It's too complicated.
Wait, well, what are you gonna say
book,
to defend him?
every book that they write is a rough draft, and it's subject to change, and they will cross something out that you read. Like, okay, when you finally think you got it, you don't got it.
That's a fact. Wait, are you really defending him or are you just talking shit?
I'm dead ass.
What are you gonna say? You just said it?
Yeah, I said, fellas, gotta
Read the room?
better.
Terrible attorney.
Gotta know what you're dealing with.
Gus the Third has a question.
Ew.
Boo.
He says, "Will you stay loyal regardless of how you feel?" And we can move on after this question. I'm gonna say personally, I think that loyalty comes over feelings.
Yeah.
So it's how you feel and the loyalty you have to this person.
What was the
However,
question? What was the question?
will you stay loyal regardless of how you feel? I think that unless the person has showed me that they're not loyal to me, then that's like a hard cutoff. Like I'm not being loyal to someone who's not loyal to me.
That's a fact.
But if you do something to me that personally makes me feel bad, I'm not gonna be on some shit where I'm like stabbing you in the back
I see
type
what you're
shit.
saying. You're saying loyalty and feelings live in two separate categories.
Exactly, yeah.
And one should not. Your feelings shouldn't affect your loyalty,
Absolutely, yeah.
But-
Unless they break the loyalty code for you,
and that can affect your feelings.
that affects your
Yeah,
feelings.
but,
But
feelings shouldn't affect your loyalty.
loyalty is a
can-
solid law. Like it's like if I'm loyal,
solid
if-
law.
I respectfully disagree.
Okay,
I'm
please,
sorry.
yes. I needed an argument.
You gotta
Kyrie's not here.
respectfully.
Respectfully. Nah, man. Listen, man. If I'm loyal to you,
Right.
you are loyal to me. We both know the code. We don't even have to have a conversation about
Absolutely.
it. Okay. And we show that not even through conversation, it's through action.
Action, of course.
Okay. So if you do something that is deemed disloyal to me,
Mm-hmm.
what's a quick example we could think of?
Fucking your bitch.
Okay. Perfect example. You know that's my woman.
Mhm.
I'm claiming her and you fuck my bitch.
Mhm.
I'm supposed to stay loyal to you?
No, I just said that.
No, that's what I know. I just want to wait. That's not what you said.
Yeah, it is. I said unless the other person breaks the loyalty code.
Oh.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
apologies.
yeah,
My
yeah.
apologies.
Yeah, I said
My respect goes out the
feelings.
window now.
I said
was like, where
feelings.
this is going.
Yeah, feelings are different from loyalty. So if I feel it, if you make me upset about something, that doesn't give me the right to go stab you in the back or to be disloyal to you. Like let's say this nigga Austin says something to me that I don't like, right?
Okay.
On the podcast.
He does it a lot.
I'm not gonna go flirt with his girlfriend because I feel some type of way.
That's extreme, but damn.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm trying to, you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
extreme.
there's some people operate like that. Like, they feel like if you hurt my feelings, oh, nah, fuck that. I'm going to
Oh,
go.
you mean like being petty?
Exactly. Petty.
Oh, damn, that's me.
I don't think.
Damn.
I think pettiness and loyalty is not in the same.
It's not the
conversation
same?
as well. Just putting that.
Me
out
personally, I don't subscribe to the whole petty. You already know. Like
Yeah.
before I get petty, I'll walk away. Like I'll be like, all right, I'm not.
Yeah, we
I'm
the
not
complete opposite.
Yeah.
there. But you said something there. Like you said,
Oh, can I get petty? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, you a petty
so
bitch.
loyalty only works with you both ways. Can you be loyal to somebody who you don't feel like is as loyal to you or has any loyalty to you?
Then what is that? That's simping.
No. Do you think that sometimes you have to show your loyalty to get that loyalty from someone else?
Absolutely not.
Really?
Absolutely not.
Okay. So let me ask you a
So,
quick
like,
question. Let me ask you a question.
So you mean like wait? You mean
Let
like
me ask you.
ask? Okay,
Are
go
you
ahead.
loyal to a lot of people?
No. Let's say you got a big time rapper,
Okay.
right? You know you make beats.
Okay.
You got your favorite beat that you know is gonna hit for a bag.
Okay.
You know we're gonna sell it. You know some niggas gonna buy it for a lot of money.
Okay.
It's a big time rapper.
I see where he's going with this.
He's like, yo, let me get that beat for free. It gotta be my beat though. You don't know if he's ever gonna use it, but you know, like, listen, let me get that beat. It's mine.
Okay.
Would you do it?
Of course. But that's not loyalty.
How's that not loyalty?
That's being smart.
Kind of lost me there.
Yeah, that's
that
not
bad?
loyalty at all.
Fuck!
That's
Because I thought you was gonna say, oh, if he there's a big rapper, they want the beat, and then Tay comes along and say,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
want.
there you go.
Yeah.
No, but he's already loyal to Tay, so that's like.
Yeah, he's loyal to Tay, but there's an opportunity presented for him to.
See, that's why you here, brother. That's why you backing me up, brother. Because I'm
going.
losing it here. Yeah, my fault.
This
brother.
nigga
Yeah,
said,
yeah, yeah.
if the rapper want the beat, you gonna give him the beat?
Yeah.
He don't want no money. It's his beat. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna
Nah,
do
so
that.
you're saying would I give that beat away?
Okay, let's do
That
the
would-
Tay.
alright,
Let's do the
so
Tay one.
That will all depend on if. Actually, it doesn't depend. Me, I would have to have a conversation with Tay.
I need a yes or no. Would you give?
It's not a
Would
yes
you
or
give
no.
the beat or nah?
I would give the. Of course, I would have to.
So that's you presenting your loyalty before that person was able to show it to you first.
I wouldn't. Okay, all right. I can see how you're thinking about it. I wouldn't consider it as me presenting my loyalty. It's me about a good business opportunity.
Absolutely.
Now, if
Maybe
Yeah,
Tay,
I think it's disloyal if you don't mention it.
if I don't
Yeah.
mention
If he
something,
never
I would have that
mentions
conversation.
it, right? Like then it's like, all right, why didn't you tell? Like if you know that we're in this business or whatever, right, and you never brought it up, like you could make that decision to
Yeah.
share that beat, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But if you do it on the side and you try to hide it,
Yeah.
or you never think to like, hey, maybe I should have had this conversation with him.
Like a perfect example, it happens with producers all the times. Like and you guys probably aware of this. Like producers, we send out beats to like a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
So I might send out beats to like 10, 15 people, and like 3 people would actually give me something back on the song, whatever. But nobody paid for it. So who actually gets the beat?
The person who pays.
Exactly. That's not him being unloyal. It's business at that point.
Now say all right, I could pile on that. Say if somebody pays for the beat, right? Say artist 1 pays for the beat. It's theirs exclusively, whatever.
Right.
It's their song. Artist 2 says, yo, like I wanted that song, I never paid for it, but whatever. So they already know that beat is not theirs. Yo, do you mind if if you can hit up the artist, see if we can get a remix or something? That in terms is like, okay, like say I'm cool with artist 2, like that's my man's or whatever, but he didn't pay for the beat.
Yeah.
So you know the business, like if you don't pay for it, it's really not yours.
Right.
Okay, so if he didn't pay for it, he's just like, yo, I want to have the song, or can we like do a remix or whatever. That's really in terms of like where your loyalty is tested, because now it's just like I'm thinking like I don't want to fuck up the friendship / music relationship I have with my guy versus somebody I already know gave me a bag for the beat anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But once again, that's a conversation we'd have to have between the artist and producer. Like,
Damn,
okay, like
that was a terrible analogy. That was a terrible one.
I mean, it's not terrible. It's just it just
fuck you laughing
shines a light on that. You should have the.
Nigga, I helped
conversation.
you.
No, you're right. Let's just read these 2 comments. Gus asked a question. He says, "How do women prove their loyalty to you?" I'll start with you.
how do women prove their loyalty?
Yeah,
Don't fuck nobody else when you with me.
that's it. That's all it takes.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say, I think that's a given. Like,
Yeah,
don't
that's
if I'm
gotta
fucking
be.
with you, don't fuck with nobody else.
Yeah.
Right.
If I'm claiming you, if I
Yeah.
claim you, like hard. Like,
Have my back no matter what.
Exactly.
Yeah. Support me when I need the help.
Yep.
That's major support. Right. Support is number 1.
Yeah.
Support is number 1. Like,
You gotta come with your own, nigga. That's mine.
nigga,
You gotta come up with your own.
I helped you with your whole analogy. Support, nigga. Support is number 1. Nigga, support. That's what I need. Support. Hold me down. You know what I'm saying? Like when somebody is real with you, can basically, tell you the truth. Like, yo, this is the direction I feel you should go in. You know what I'm saying? They give an opinion. They, you know what I'm saying? They're willing to help out. Not necessarily like, oh, say if I was a ball player, and I'm not telling you to come to the gym with me, but yo, if you wake me up like, yo, you gotta get to it. Go to the gym.
Yeah.
It's time to practice. You have a like, yo, we not eating no junk food. You gotta be in shape. Here's the meal we gonna eat. Like that's support.
I mean,
Yeah.
unbiased truths.
Exactly.
Like some people, they will tell you yes because they're in a
They
relationship with you. They're friends. They don't want to hurt your feelings. You want somebody who's going to tell you the truth.
Be honest with you.
Whether it's tough, sad, mad,
Yeah.
whatever. Like whatever kind of truth it is, but tell the truth.
yo,
Please be
I
honest.
ain't gonna lie
Please
to
be
you.
honest.
I can name on one hand, like, women that have told me my entire life an unbiased truth, and that's bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad.
Absolutely.
So besides like my first answer, like all these other answers, like I'll just say like it's like same list, like.
But don't think just women. Like friends would do it too.
Friends
no,
too.
but the question was about women.
Women though.
Yeah,
that-
no, I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
saying, like,
Yeah.
Like there's
Friends would do it.
I'm
women will
supporting the women
lie.
out here. It's not always bad on the woman. Listen,
It sure is.
Not. I'm gonna be honest. Not all women are under the same umbrella. Like a lot of women are honest and have that characteristics about them that they just keep it real.
right?
But the one thing that I saw was, and this is probably going a little bit off track, but this thing that I saw that said women are submissive to to men with money. Only submissive to men with money.
Only submissive.
Yeah. But then I saw the video where the lady was like, oh, how can't you be submissive with a broke man? She said you could be with a broke dude and he has great credit.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
you know what I'm saying? He has great credit. He just needs some direction. And you could be the woman that knows somebody that could put him in position. And it's like, I didn't think about it like that. Like, you could be that person that, you know, you meet the right person that could probably change your life. But it comes down to who you with, what type of woman she is, or what type of man you get with.
Yeah, some people don't want to put in the work for you.
That's absolutely true.
Some people don't. They want to come into it and not have to put in the work for you to get to where they want you to be.
And
But you see how sometimes that's backwards. Like, you have somebody that has it all together, and then it's like, okay, they're expecting you to have it all together, but not everybody's built like that. To where they have it all together, have it all figured out. There's some spots in your life where there's a hole, and the right person can come fill it. Pause. Pause on that. And
Nah,
I'm
but
gonna-
when it's me, y'all go more crazy than that. I'm gonna need y'all to pick it up.
because I caught myself. I
Nah,
caught myself.
I don't catch myself?
I caught myself. You don't.
I just be saying shit and go, la, 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 la.
Yeah, you disappeared. Like, he watches the show. He's telling you.
You know, you're my brother. And I never, ever disagree with you, but you wrong on this.
Ooh.
All right.
You know, that reminds me of, though, that Pineapple show, right? And I watched one of the episodes, and, you know, they always ask, what are you looking for, right? A lot of women, they were like, I think she was in her 30s or so, right? Like, probably mid to late 30s. And, like, she wanted someone who was established. And she literally she says, I don't want to raise anyone. I don't want to, like, she says, I'm in this position in my life. I want someone who's already in this position in your life.
And there's nothing wrong with
And I
that.
absolutely get that. But then there's some cases where you're not necessarily raising somebody. It's somebody who's off track. It's like, all right, I see where you headed. You just need somebody to put you here.
I don't think it's a
They don't
woman's
wanna do
job
that.
to do that.
I'm not saying it's a woman's job.
Don't yell at
but
me.
I'm
I
just
don't agree with that.
I'm not
Don't
saying
don't
it's a
yell at me.
woman's job.
All right, don't
But
yell
if don't get me wrong, there's a lot of women who have a lot of resources out there.
And niggas get lost.
know what I'm saying?
Women be supporting niggas. Niggas get lost. So, like, if you get lost in your ways, you don't expect your girl to help you get back on track.
If she's
Yeah.
my
Bugging.
Here's what I'm saying. If
yeah,
she's
yeah.
my girl and she's with me, I agree. If you're with me, you got to be there to help me.
Only
But
if she's
I
your
don't.
girl?
You
Yes,
also know there's a time clock on that, though.
I do know there's a time clock on that, but I don't think I can understand a woman coming into a situation with a man and seeing he doesn't have his shit together and saying, I'm out. I don't want to deal with that. I want someone who has their shit together, because that's just one more step that we don't have to deal with.
Absolutely.
I understand that.
But sometimes you get with the dude that has his shit together and he treats you like shit.
Absolutely. There's cases like that, and there's cases where niggas who don't got shit
Yeah,
still
but
treat you like shit.
If there's situations where dudes don't have nothing
Well,
and they'll give you everything.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
How can you give me everything if you don't have nothing?
It happens. There's people who live in the P's, and you go in their crib, they got every Jordan, every PlayStation. They find a way to go get it.
I ain't gonna lie. I be seeing some crazy cars in
But
the
you,
hood. and I be
That's
like,
what I'm
damn.
saying.
You missed one thing, though.
What's that?
The difference is, like you said, like there's people that will, like, she'll stay with somebody who doesn't have everything but treats her like a queen, and then you have somebody that has everything established and treats her like shit. The difference is, though, she will most likely gonna be able to stay. She's gonna want to stay with the person who actually has more to offer and more established, a lot longer than the person who has nothing to establish but good character. So it's just like, what the saying is, like, would you rather cry in a Prius or a Ferrari? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'd rather cry in a Ferrari.
it's
But
like-
if I gotta cry in that Prius for a little bit to get to that Ferrari, why not?
No, I get it. Like, you're talking about, like, just doing the groundwork. I get it, but
Yeah.
what we're saying is, like, you kind of know from, like, dating, like, over the years and through just experience talking with women, with you already know, like, you gotta have like a baseline, like a common baseline for women is just like, when you say have your shit together, it's not like you gotta be up, like, you know what I'm saying, but like the basics, like, you know how to, like, to protect, provide, you know, stuff like
Right.
that.
Absolutely.
Stuff like that. That's really what, like, it's like the basics. Then when we're talking about financials, it's like how much more do you make than her, or how much do you make in general?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
she's actually gonna look for you to, like, I need, like, support, like somebody to support me.
honestly,
Like, her
most
support
women
and
I
your
come
support,
across, they just looking for a nigga who can take care of themselves and do shit for themselves.
Absolutely.
And is not a liability to them. That's what I
Absolutely.
find.
Yeah.
Like people, I know there's a whole thing with like hypergamy. They want you to be either on
Equal,
their level
yeah,
or above
above.
them, which I agree with. But a lot of the women I come across, they like, if this nigga has, he has a place I could come back to. He's taking care of himself. He has his finances in order. We don't have to split the bill. I'm okay with that. But I think that's okay. Like I would want my daughter to be with a guy who I feel like is capable.
Are you
of
guys like, so from obviously your social circles and stuff? So like for the male, and you may have some experience with the male in the late 20s, early 30s. Does the male in that age range care if the woman that they're looking for is, or they're dating, if they're on track, right?
Yes.
Like they do.
I've never heard a man say, I'm not dealing with no broke bitch.
It's different for men.
Yeah,
It's not the same.
That's what I'm saying. You never heard
but
say,
you
I'm not
just- you
dealing.
just
I'm not
said-
dealing with no broke girl.
What?
You
You said that.
never heard
What'd I
somebody
say?
say. You never heard a man say, I'm not dealing with no broke women.
Tell me what I say.
You say absolutely not.
No. You said, what was your initial question?
I'm asking if men in that age range do they care if a woman is off track?
Oh, that's what you said. No, they don't care. Men don't care if a woman is off track because we don't really look for those qualities in women. Like most men aren't looking to see how much a girl is making.
we need to write a book or something because
You fucking feel me? We right here, dog. We right here.
Nah, yeah, it's
Men are not checking for that. We're not checking to see, oh, damn, I wonder how much she make. I wonder where she work. We might ask, oh, where you work at? All right, cool, whatever.
we don't care.
We don't necessarily care.
Austin cares.
It's-
Austin cares.
You care?
No.
What? Defending the women.
Yeah, but I don't
like,
mean
like if you're not on track, like I see if you have
Wait.
potential.
Time out. What do you define as on track? Like, what do you mean? On
Like,
track.
let's say you didn't hit your actual career path, like your actual career. Like let's say you're on track to like you have a goal,
yeah.
Okay.
right? And you want to be there somewhere, right? I see that, and I see the potential, and I can support you.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Yeah. No, you've
You've been on this show before.
No. And I said, right, that what I said before was like you have to be able to make those leaps if I'm making those leaps.
Right.
Right. So like if you're gonna be at a point where, let's say your career path gets you at the max salary found is like 150, 180, right? And I'm already going for a salary range in 3-4s. I'm gonna push you to try to find something or do something to improve yourself to
Oh,
like
I
we're
remember
both
what he
going.
said.
Like
Yeah.
we're,
Yeah, I was going at it.
Actually, I was in the comments on this one, and I said,
but
we
I
gotta
think
talk
you
about
both
that.
like I don't think you should like why would I want to keep elevating my life and my partner is just like nah I'm just gonna chill here. Like I want us to
Can I answer
both.
that?
I want us to both.
Yeah, please do.
move.
Because let's have this discussion
Yeah,
'cause
here.
we had-
and-
all right.
Let's get it.
Make it quick though.
Wait,
'cause
you gotta
the
do like press the button or do something like.
This actually flows into the last topic, so
I don't know if we got no time.
All right, so we definitely had this conversation in the comments, and I was
Right.
like, I think I said something like, "That sounds good on paper, but realistically, it doesn't work like that."
Right.
Because you're thinking about from like a monetary standpoint, like if I'm making 450 and my shorty's making 100, I'm gonna push her to make
450.
450.
If she make 180, if I pushed her to do more and make more, I'm happy. Like it don't have to be.
Oh, you didn't say that.
I said it has to be exactly the same.
Yeah, I think
think
so.
you said
I think you
something like
said
that.
if I'm at 400, I want her to eventually work her way up to
match me,
400.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to get there, but you got to work.
But I said, realistically, you're gonna want to have like a family and kids. Like somebody's gonna have to sacrifice the salary, the max salary they want to make. Somebody got to be there with the kids.
Yeah.
But,
So you
but,
can't-
But you don't have to like. Obviously, there's passive money. Like you don't have to be active. Like you could make passive money.
All right, but,
Yeah,
but
you'll
here's
be
my
making
thing.
the passive money.
But,
You gotta make passive
But here's
money.
my thing, right?
But you'll be making it.
Both can make passive money.
I mean, but let's
If
say
you the breadwinner, though.
let's say you the breadwinner, you making 400K. She got to take off to take care of the kids. Yeah, you guys have a family. Most of the bread is gonna be
whatever
coming
her-
from you.
Yeah, whatever her passive money that she's still. It's not like she's just dropping everything. It's like But we take care of the.
No,
kids
I get it.
together.
But here's my question, right?
Yeah,
Even
you see
if
that?
even if she doesn't have passive money, right? Say she was making 100 a year,
right.
she's taking off to take care of the kids now. Is that a problem for you? Because I'm coming from the standpoint of if I'm making well enough to take care of you, me, and the kids, 1 or 2 kids in the house,
Why do I
your
need you?
money's not necessary for me. Like especially the older I get,
Right.
I'm thinking of somebody that's gonna be there and like raise my kids. Like I want to have a good legacy. You feel me? So if you're gonna be, I gotta check my phone or check my laptop, just check my passive income, check stock, dude. Whatever
Right.
people make passive income on
Right.
nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to be focused on that. I want you to be like, yo, I gotta get these kids ready for school. I gotta teach these. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you to be there for the childbearing years, which I feel like a woman is most important during that time. You feel me? Like I can go out and grind and make the money and then come back to a nice happy home. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. If I'm making that amount of money. So it's like if I feel like if I'm making $450 and I'm busting my ass working 10,000 hours a week, if for her to even make,
don't even work. You should not be working that.
yeah,
many
obviously, but
hours.
you know what I'm saying. But I'm saying like for you to make that type of money, you got to be out there busting your ass. Like what type of? She's gonna have to be doing the same thing realistically to even make that type of money. I don't want you to be doing it if I'm already making it.
I see what you're
Also,
saying.
it's kind of, in my opinion, it's kind of rare to find a girl who's gonna be that ambitious and going for something like who wants to make that much bread. In my opinion,
Let's put it like this. In your relationship, there's gonna become a point where someone's gonna get stagnant. You, your partner, someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna happen. After 8 years, 9 years, 10
Varies.
years, 12 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're in this relationship for the long haul, right? 50 years.
right?
What happens when you hit that stagnant point at 20 years into your marriage or relationship? What happens for the next 30 years? What happens to the next 40 years?
But you remember them kids is grown by now.
Yeah, but I'm still talking
If,
about
but if you
though,
if you
like-
guys play the game right for that long, then you should be
Yeah,
set,
you should be set.
right? You should be set at that point.
Like the
If
kids is
20
already,
years,
yeah, kids is already grown.
they're
into college
grown.
and
You
shit.
probably have multiple properties. You probably got money in
Right.
crypto. You probably got a bunch of shit going on. Like you're probably set. So
But no, what I'm saying is they got. I mean, some people don't get set in 20 years. Realistically, you could. It takes time, right? But like, you get to a point where it's like you should still be pushing. Your not only yourself but your partner.
I agree.
I
But
agree.
I don't know. I
don't
just see
think
it
that
way.
is. I think that at some point you have to realize some people have their limits, and they're not always gonna be at the same point as you.
Which is
Absolutely.
fine. Which is fine.
But are you okay
Right,
with? Are you
if-
good with that?
Let's say this whole content thing that you was doing with Gus, right? Like you. Let's say you get to your limit, and he's like,
I'm already at
hey,
my limit.
He's
had
but,
one post.
but like he's like, listen, I can still do 20, but I'm pushing you because I care if you just do one.
It's different when it's your girl.
No, it's not. It's the same concept. It's like even though I'm still grinding and hustling, I still want you to know that like you have it. You can do it. Like I'm still supporting you. I don't want you to just think that I'm just gonna fall back and like this is it for me. Like nah, you got potential. You could even if you don't do the 5 things that you said you were gonna do, and I pushed you and helped you get to doing that one more thing. I'm happy.
So
So
I
you're
think
all
I
about
think he's just-
maxing
yeah,
out her
he's-
potential.
yeah, I think
You're
that's
all
what
about
he's
just
talking
maxing
exactly.
out. Okay.
So she don't have to be exactly where you are, but as long as she gets to a point where she's
As long as
She's achieving,
as long as you
you're
feel
cool
like
with
she's
it.
maxing out her potential, you're okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Thanks for clearing that
Read
up,
the
Austin.
read the
I thought
read
we
the
was gonna
comments.
fight or something.
Listen, maybe her
Look,
potential.
hold
is
on, let me
full-
tell you something. Love Lavender. Let me tell you something.
She said.
Let me tell you something, Love Lavender. We doing the show, right? So when we done talking, we gonna read your comments.
Listen, Love Lavender. We're having like some Wi-Fi difficulties, everybody. So we apologize if we're not able to get to the comments. I just wanted to focus on having a somewhat of a good show without being distracted by the comments. But we're gonna get to the comments.
Shout out Big Joe.
Big Joe,
Big
what
Joe,
up?
yo.
Shout out Big Joe in the chat. Love Lavender says you should support your significant other to get back on their feet, but if they're just sitting there playing video games and not doing anything to make themselves better, then you are entitled to leave.
Why would it be video games?
Because video games is a big part. Like,
Women
But what
hate-
if he making money off them video games?
women
then that's
hate
different.
video
But a lot of
games.
niggas is wasting time on video games. Let's keep it a buck.
I'm about to try to make money off of it. I'm about to lose at every game.
Love Lavender says if
That's
she
not a good idea?
specifically,
That's not a good idea.
if she's specifically saying she
I'm the
wants,
worst player.
is she specifically saying she wants a man with money, or does she just want a man who is emotionally mature? Financial stability is like the bare minimum to being with somebody, but at the same time, it's also the cherry on top if they have everything else going on for them as well. But men and women don't prioritize financial stability the same way. Unfortunately, I don't see a man who is financially unstable the same way as I see a woman who is financially unstable.
Let's talk about that. Slow down, motherfucker.
Okay, I had to get through them. You know,
Say,
There's a difference between a woman's perspective on financially stable and a man's perspective on financially stable.
1000%.
yep,
1000%.
1,000.
please explain.
Because we,
1,000.
I would say, I agree, because we look as the breadwinners who would take care of the bigger picture.
Right.
That's what I would say. That's why we see it as different. Like I see it as like I'm financially stable if I can take care of you and the family and the home and everything. Like that's where I feel. And there was a woman perspective, that's not the same vision that they have most of the time, right? Like they don't see it as I'm stable because I can take care of my entire family.
Right.
You know, I'm stable. Yeah, which I think.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I mean,
I don't think it's looked at the same. Go ahead.
it's not because men and women are not the same, man. We're not the same. Like we value different things.
Yo, we need Reggie on the
Say
show
it
more
again.
often, bro.
Say it
We need
again,
this
Reggie.
nigga on
Say
the
it
show,
again.
man.
Listen,
I wish
listen.
Kyrie was here so we could have this fucking talk.
I mean, what he think? Like men and women are
Yes, he
equal?
think we're equal.
Oh, he believe in 50-50?
He believe in. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but
You know he about to
yeah,
light you up.
he's gonna light me up if I say anything.
Nah,
So
nah.
I want to say something like that, but we'll
Listen.
we'll let him speak for himself another
Listen,
time.
listen. Let me kick some game, right? Listen. You know what it is about
As
money?
he kicks his leg for
with the
real.
cracks.
White Crocs. Yeah, man. Look, it's not the money that women are attracted to.
Speak on it.
It's the money that it's the attachment that comes with the money. What I mean by that is like the character that comes with you like having a lot of money. Like I was saying earlier, like for you to even like make 100,000 a year, like you know that's way above average in the United States.
Oh, he
alone.
knows.
I know.
That's
Yeah,
way
he
above
gloats about it
average.
all the time.
So now if I'm out here
He be
making,
like, you know how much I make?
Oh my God. No, I
I'm
don't.
like, how much?
don't
You know.
don't put them in business.
Right.
Nah, he don't say
right.
that. He don't say that. I'm joking.
But I'm saying
joking.
like
I
for you
get
to
that.
even make
Every time he comes around, all you hear is, "Hey, big spender."
Nah, but like even for you to make like 250,
Yeah.
500K, like you have to be a certain type of person to even go out and be able to.
You're in the like certain percentile.
Austin's
Yeah, you're-
DMs gonna be ringing.
No, you're
after this.
5%, man, but like so you're aggressive, you're assertive. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know how to lead. You have direction. You have a vision of where you want your life, how you see your life, how you want your life to be with a certain individual, kids. You know what I'm saying? That's really what they're attracted to. It's not the actual physical money.
Right.
But we
The
don't look at-
qualities
yeah,
that
it's the
that
qualities
takes to get to that.
takes to
Yeah,
get to that.
yeah.
That's what keeps women.
It's the attributes that come with money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For us, we look at it completely different. We don't see money how women see money. We see money as a means to, if
It's-
I got it, we all got it.
It's a tool.
And exactly, it trickles down. So it's not like, what is that, Kyrie?
Also, those same characteristics that it takes for a guy to get money. If a girl's getting the money, she has that too. Like she has that same. Oh shit! Creative Miss says Porter's man bun is screaming for help. Adjust your headset.
Oh shit!
Yo, why you lighting
Why
up?
you
Listen,
Yeah,
don't light
creative
up the
mess.
guest.
Damn, why you violate?
If she want to help,
Don't don't light up the guest.
Nah,
Damn.
I definitely agree. All right, we gotta move on.
About the bun?
I want to. Don't do that. Don't you dare. Now wait, what did you just say? Like you said, if she makes money,
Yeah, so like that's those type of attributes to making money is like a aggressive type of personality. You feel me? Like it's something that most women who are making that much money are kind of like they have to be assertive in doing that shit,
Yeah.
right?
you can say the word.
I think so.
What's the word? I can't think of it. What's the word? Help me out.
Masculine.
Masculine, yes. Masculine? Yeah, masculine. Yeah, they have to be more masculine in order to make the money that they're making. And I think a lot of time niggas don't like that shit.
Yeah.
No, I don't think no man wants a masculine woman.
You'll be surprised.
Women who are, I would say like, let's say like leadership roles, or like in my line of work, like I come across like women who are in like roles,
Oh, drug dealer?
and I'm not saying what it is, but
Okay.
like when I come across them, they always have this stronger trait to them where they know how to talk and control a room, and
Yeah.
and they know like it's just like it's not something that you typically see.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like when you see it, it's like, damn.
Is that attractive to you?
Seeing leadership in a woman is not unattractive, but
I don't know. It
You
it
know, nigga.
depends.
You know if it's attractive or not. Is an attractive quality to you?
It depends.
Oh my God. Reggie, is it attractive quality to you?
Fact now.
It
Jake?
depends. I'm not gonna give it a hard
it's
no.
situational.
I'm not giving it a hard no. I'm not giving
Like
it
when,
Yeah,
when,
explain that.
all right, so if it's to me, when your shorty can call and get the phone bill lower, that's sexy. All right.
I'm done.
when she when she could,
I like that. I didn't think of it like that.
when she could, if somebody mess up your order and she like, oh no, fuck that, and take care of that, that's sexy.
She picked your plate up and going to the back.
Exactly.
Like, hey.
If she could call and say, oh, why is the car note this high, and get it low, that's amazing. Like the fact that when men order food, right? Who we give the phone to?
The phone?
When men order food on the phone, who we give the phone to?
I don't give it to anybody.
Nah,
I make my
With
order.
your girl, you let the girl order.
If you're around women and they be like, oh, all right, Jew, what you want to eat? You gonna make the order?
Women don't ever ask me what I want to eat.
All right, you're a lonely bitch. Anyway,
Damn, you need to experience life.
yeah.
Damn, what are you talking about?
But usually women know how to handle certain
single
things better than men do.
Yo, listen.
There's
A woman
certain
on
things.
customer service.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I get nervous and just agree. Like, okay, like, a woman, like, nah, I don't like that shit. Take that shit off. I
Excuse
like
me?
that.
Let me
Joe-
speak to the
Big
manager
Joe
and
said
the manager's
why-
manager.
Why is it not an attractive quality? Because y'all feel like she'll be masculine in a relationship.
Yes.
And Joe, I want to say this. They said that, right? Because they don't want to deal with conflict.
That's not true. You deal with conflict regardless, nigga. What?
Not that kind.
Yeah, because she'll try and be masculine in a relationship.
Listen, this is your man's in live. You don't have to be PR. No, I don't want. I want peace.
You know what they're scared of? They get in the bedroom. She be like, "Fuck me, I am."
Like no,
She pulling Yah Mans buns.
no.
Hey, you got hair too, nigga. All right. Yeah, that's the general idea. Like she'll be masculine in your relationship. As a man, I want to know. I like to lead.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
You shouldn't wake up thinking, "Damn, she gonna lead me." Today.
But
Yeah.
there's certain aspects
the
when
shots
a woman,
today.
like I said, when a woman takes charge, it's like, all right, cool. Like, you know,
Absolutely.
it's attractive.
Absolutely.
Certain aspects. If I get into an argument with a dude, I'm telling my girl, yo, fall back. You're not stepping in front of me.
Okay,
fall
perfect
back.
example. Now, same situation. Your girl try to fight the dude.
I'm pulling her away. Like, no, you
I'm
not.
saying
don't be-
I shouldn't want to have.
she shouldn't be
I shouldn't
dumb.
have to pull you away.
Yeah,
Like,
I
you
shouldn't
should-
have.
you
I
should
shouldn't
know.
have to. But
You know what I'm
don't get
saying?
me wrong. I shouldn't have to. But things do happen where it's like, all right, maybe things got out of control. She didn't. You know what I'm saying? Emotions come in, and then a man will come in with some logic. Like, all right, I see where this is going. You fall back. Let me talk to this
Let's
dude.
try to let's just respond to this, and I think we can wrap it up. But why does being from Love Lavender? Why does being aggressive and being a boss attribute to being masculine? Now, typically, I would say being passive is not a good trait when you're a leader.
Right.
Sometimes you have to make tough decisions and be aggressive to get what you want, and like I'm talking about in the kind of the work environment.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Like those traits go with they just tend to pair together. So that I think that's kind of why.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I agree. And Big Joe says, I agree that some women overstep, but I feel like that every woman in that role knows how to keep work and home.
No, this is actually a great segue into what
It was. I was thinking about
into
that.
what Cam Newton said,
Yep.
that women sometimes need to.
But
I know. Listen, Cam Newton said sometimes women need to shut up and let a man lead.
yeah,
You know, he doesn't. He clearly doesn't like conflict, similar to my man
no,
Reggie.
it's
Porter
not.
over
It's
here.
not about.
But
liking
who
conflict.
likes conflict though? Like,
No one should wake up and thinking.
Think of
what-
Cam
Love
Newton.
you.
Hold on.
Yes.
Love Lavender
a
says.
person who's just,
Oh,
you know,
our
girl, I'm a
reactions,
bad
and then we gotta
bitch. You
go.
know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I look the part, but I don't act the part.
Okay.
You know, and it's a lot of women who are bad bitches, and I say bitches in a way not to degrade a woman, but just to go off the aesthetic
Bitches.
of what they deem is a boss chick. Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs, right? And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of like, I'm a boss bitch, like I'm a this, I'm a that, no, baby, like, but you can't cook.
Okay.
You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead. Bad bitches.
Yeah.
What y'all think about that?
I think if you're gonna
1000%
I
agree.
think, yeah, I think when he says you don't know how to allow a man to lead, is like if you're not stepping up to help lead and you're just causing problems, let me just lead. Don't cause problems with me leading. Unless you plan on stepping up to lead. Now, if you're not the type that's going to step up to lead, lead to step up to and lead the relationship or whatever you're in, then don't say nothing.
Yep.
Like
I think
if you're always sorry to cut
No,
you
no,
off,
go ahead.
but if you're always constantly battling everything I say,
Yep.
and always talking about problems and never talking about solutions,
shouldn't be with me.
problem solving.
Exactly.
Right. So exactly. Go
I agree. And I think that but I also think this. I think especially now in this day and age with the whole red pill shit and fucking Kevin Samuels and what's the other shit, Fresh and Fit. I feel like a lot of guys now are
hurt?
just they're not only are they hurt, but they just on some shit where they like, oh, women gotta lead. Women gotta follow, I lead. Women gotta follow, I lead. But I think you have to be a leader first. Like you have to be someone that they're able to follow. So you can't be like, you can't not have your shit together and then
So you're saying just
expect
because you exist as a man, you're not
exactly.
a leader.
And
Niggas just think they're privileged enough to just fucking be the leader.
yeah,
Right. And if you lead well, then the conflict should be low. Like if she's confident in you, then she wouldn't even be challenging
Right.
That's a
what you're
fact.
doing, right? Like if you're actually leading well.
They'll challenge regardless, but
Right, but it won't
you'll
be on
pass
some
it.
annoying shit.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And another thing is like, stop. You're not leading with like. You're not leading as a man. You know what I'm saying? When you do stuff like that, it's like it's childish to me. Where you be like,
Saying
oh,
with
just
with his statements.
no, not him. Like I'm just saying, like, oh, just because I'm a like you were saying with
Right,
the whole
yeah,
freshman,
yeah.
oh, just because I'm a man, I feel like I could lead. Like, nah, it
yeah.
takes. You have to have examples of a leader in order to be a leader.
Yeah, you gotta show the credentials.
You gotta show it. You know what I'm saying?
What you think, Reggie?
Nah, I just feel like
You was done? My fault.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, no,
I know we
'cause,
pressed for time.
no, because he was basically getting backlash for the part where he said like
Oh,
a woman
shit.
doesn't know when to be quiet. But you know, people take that as like a literal like shut up. Like that's not what he's saying. He's saying like you don't. So a lot of people don't understand like the dynamics of sports. Like in a sports team, you have to have somebody that's leading. What again?
Hello, guys. We're gonna do the show like this now.
All right.
Nah, move down, Austin. All right.
Away from me.
All right.
There's mad mic noise.
Reggie's not here.
Damn, I'm not here.
All right, I was about to try to turn the laptop. I'm stupid.
We'll do it to end the show like this. Go ahead, keep talking, Reggie.
Yeah. So what he was basically saying was
Is it zoomed out? Zoom out.
like even in the sports dynamics, like you have to have
That's
like
it.
like one leader. You know what I'm saying? Like
Damn,
somebody
they see the setup.
somebody with we good?
Facts. It's natural, y'all.
We good?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's basically saying like, if you understand like how sports work, like especially the team sports, like you have to have somebody that's a designated leader. You know what I'm saying? Like two alphas cannot work together. It doesn't work. Perfect example when LeBron just first went to Miami.
With who?
LeBron.
Okay.
LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody know that was Wade County. You know what I'm saying? That was Wade's team. That was Wade's city. And that's why they always had clashes. Even though they went to the finals, the dynamic didn't work because it was always, yo, when am I supposed to go? When are you supposed to go?
Right.
It's your turn.
like
It's
that.
my turn.
I like that you said two alphas, though, and we had a good conversation about alphas, betas.
Sigmas.
Yeah, we
Sigmas.
did. Yeah, I seen that one. But
That
yeah,
was a good.
It doesn't
So
work.
we might have to bring that conversation back too.
But you notice how the conversation they had that summer after they lost in the finals. What Wade said is that, yo,
step back.
you are the king. Like, I'm gonna take a step back. It is your team. We are gonna follow your lead.
That takes that's real. That's a real leader though.
That takes
is a real
leadership.
leader.
That's a real leader.
No, that does take leadership. He
Facts.
remember, it was his team.
It sure was.
But as a leader, as a capable leader, you also have to know when to
Yep.
take
Fall
a step
back.
back.
As my little cousin Noah told me one time, he said sometimes you gotta know when to be the sheep, and sometimes you gotta know when to be
The lion.
Some shit like that.
Not the wolf.
The wolf.
The wolf. I don't know. Some shit
yeah.
like
It's a
that.
wolf, right?
Yeah,
Wolf,
but like,
lion,
Big
lions
Leo.
and sheep don't come together.
Big Leo.
You feel me?
know.
Big Leo teens. What are you? What are you? What? Are you the bipolar one? God damn it.
Shout out, listen, great show. Shout out Reggie Porter for joining us again.
Yes,
Reggie,
sir.
We definitely appreciate you being here.
You're a great
Chopping
guest.
it up with
You're a
us.
great guest.
Great guest.
Great guest,
Yeah,
for
man.
sure.
I just, like, you know what? It's just the funny thing. I had a conversation with somebody today about this whole shit, and she really tried to convince me, like, no, two alphas can work. And I said, bitch, show me, please, show me where. She said Jay-Z, Beyonce.
Someone has to fall back a little bit.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yo, let me just do a quick shout out for everybody who was in the chat and who stuck with us, even though we had all these fucking problems.
Sorry about the
Damn.
technical difficulties.
Yes.
We gonna work through it. We
I
gonna
think we
figure
got
it out.
a little bit better.
we did get better, but you know, hey, we gonna try to avoid this.
Lavender,
Listen.
don't be calling out Drew.
We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. We appreciate y'all for staying here. Everybody who's in the chat, we appreciate you. Shout out to Prince Smith. Shout out Gus the Third. Shout out Love Lavender. Jigga, what up? Shout out One Eye Skull, my boy. Shout out Creative Myth. Shout out Love Lavender again, who was in the chat like crazy. We appreciate you. Most inconsistent. She was trying to make up for that shit.
She wasn't here for a award, but we gonna give her some.
She try to be the livest one now.
Shout out my girl Nikki. Shout out Big Joe. Shout out Creative. I already said Creative Myth. And yeah, we appreciate y'all for rocking. We had a great show.
Single one
every
of y'all.
Wednesday. Y'all got anything y'all want to shout out? You got anything you want to shout out for yourself?
I want to shout out to my mom, my pops.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Are they watching?
Probably not, no.
Okay.
I want to shout out Cloud9. I want to shout out your man.
Cloud9.
Cloud9. Shout out my boy Tay. Shout out my boy Casey Velli. He was in the chat.
Uh-huh.
Shout out your mans and them live. I appreciate
Yes,
y'all
sir.
for inviting
Thank
me,
you,
man.
thank
I love
you.
it. Love the
Anytime.
environment, man. Yeah.
Anything you want to shout out? You got anything?
Yo, shout out me. All right.
All right.
All right.
Shout out OMO Studios for giving us a place to,
Sir.
you know,
OMO,
record, do what we do. You know, shout out Kyrie, shout out Gus.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Kyrie and Gus.
You know what I'm saying? Shout y'all out.
Hey,
man.
we just gotta shout him
We gotta
out. You
shout
know,
him out at this
it's
point, man.
Facts.
So what we gonna do? We gonna play a Reggie Porter beat?
Facts.
Yeah, but I'm going to say, you just finished watching your mans in them live. I'm your man's Bello. What the
Yes,
fuck you laughing
sir.
at? AKA Big Bello in the building. You feel me?
Man's Austin Felix.
And I'm your man, Shakespeare. Shout out to Reggie Porter in a random studio in Brooklyn, New York. This is your man's and them live. Give him some bars, Bello. Take him away.
We about to get signed.
Hey. Did I hear this one already?
Thank you for rocking with us, y'all.
Did we hear this one already?
No,
I
you
don't
can hear
know.
this one. That's
Shout out to Bello.
Hey.
Bello
Huh?
about to kick a freestyle.
Hey.
Hold on,
Man's in them live.
Wait, why you didn't do
Bro,
the
I
other
was
one?
on my shit freestyle, bro.
Yeah, we did the first one already. Yeah.
Hey, you just feel it.
I was on
Go
my
ahead.
shit.
I like the sample already. Hey, you just finished watching your mans and them live. Yeah, we going live Wednesday all the fucking time. Pull up on the beat. Yeah, I eat it like it's mine. Ay, eat it like an entree. Nigga, you know sign me. Fuck it, I might just sign with ye. Fuck it, I might just pull up on the beat and get my shit together. Fuck you thought this was, nigga. I do, I'm way more fucking clever. If I pull up on this shit, I ain't know it was gonna sound like this. But fuck, we can go and hit this shit and I put it on your bitch.
I'm on my way up. Once I'm up, just know I stay up. I do this shit straight off the wake up. No sleeping on me. You might get a crook in your neck. Fuck around. I'm the best. I'm no stress. Coming off of my chest like I got big breasts. Double D's overseas. Now I'm in her ovaries. Different countries. You can't stop me. This is what I do. Shakespeare. Who are you? I don't know. Fuck you though. I do my thing everywhere that I fucking go.
Fucking go, let's fucking go. I'm back up on this shit now. Niggas, if you know you fucking with me, keep it 100 down. Nigga really looking at me like, damn, this nigga is nice.
No.
I just pull up and I like white on my rice.
White on my rice, cold on my ice, cold in my drink. Let me tell you what I think. I don't stink. Yeah, I smell good. My fragrance is money, cash money everywhere that I go. I step green, I step blue, I step yellow. My currency, different countries. I'm a fellow that gets to it. Shout out my nigga Bello from a spot called Southside where it's hello. When we coming at your door, we kicking it in and we ain't stopping. We all in, foreign.
This nigga is nice. No, this nigga is really nice though. Like, you really nice with this shit, bro. Why you not rapping, nigga?
The first time he freestyled on live, I'm like, oh shit, this
This nigga's a better freestyle, way better freestyle than me, nigga.
Oh yeah.
For sure. Shut the fuck up, Austin.
Wait, I gotta let everybody know. Listen, that beat has not been purchased yet. If you want it, you gotta hit me up at Reggie2_Porter. My email is reggieporter, okay? reggieporter@gmail.com, all right? Wait, I lied. It's not. That's not my email. It is Blake88music@gmail.com. I had to change it. Copyright issues. Sorry.
Blake 88
Yes.
music. We get into it.
Yes.
Feel like Noah on the ark. I do it by the Tuesday. I
Hey.
get to choose it. I don't abuse it. I never used it in the nose. I might roll up and get higher than the plane. Yes, a jet. I don't fall down. Yes, I'm well grounded. Yes, I'm down to earth. Slow down. Speed it up. Yeah, I just might beat it up. If I fuck it up, she know that I might just treat it up with a couple dollars. Make her holler.
Yo, nah, this nigga is nice, bro. Did you know this nigga was nice? I like that beat too. That was a nice beat. All right, y'all. It was a great show. Thank you for rocking with us. We appreciate you.
Peace, 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 peace. Bow!
Oh shit! I clicked cut and I clicked the wrong cut. Fuck it.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans and them. You know this shit fire with your mans and them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans and them. With your mans and them. With your mans and them. Go on, call in, hit the line with your mans and them. Go have a good time with your mans and them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.